Well, hello, my name is Simonetta Moroso, and I, for my Food Heritage Project, I am going to be talking about the dish Kokoda, which is actually the national dish within the Fijian Islands. So, as you can see in the map, there is a variety of different islands. And what might be shocking is that Fiji is actually composed of 330 individual islands. Fiji is actually a home to many native islanders, but also serves as a hot tourist destination. As you can see, there is easy ocean access and a tropical environment, which have allowed Kokoda to become Fiji's national dish over time. As you can see in the map, each island varies in color, at least in this map. And that color is showing you the different terrain within each island. If you look at the lower left corner of the image, you can see the little color code, which tells you exactly what each color on the map means. So for the lighter regions, it is a lower, less hilly terrain. And as the color becomes darker, it is a representation of hills within the island as well as mountains. As for the climate is very warm and tropical. There is definitely a lot of rain that falls throughout the region. Rainfall and humid environments offer the growth of fruits and plants that only thrive in these environments, which also helps with why the dish is their national dish and why they can forage for their food within their own islands. In the image below, you will notice how each island has its own microclimate. So each color shows the amount of precipitation annually. And the bluish color is where there is a lot of rainfall as it changes colors. So to the greens, the oranges, yellow, red, that is less rainfall annually. Some parts of the land receive much more rainfall than others. Geographically, it is located in the Pacific, and each island varies in size and elevation, as we saw in the previous image. It is also located fairly far away from any mainlands. As for the natives of the islands, they love the embodiment of the Fijian culture and have developed many traditions over the years. A variety of those traditions involves foods that are native to the island as well. The images on the screen, you will notice the natives and how they traditionally cook and prep their dishes. Aside from traditional foods, they also have their traditional ways of cooking. As you can see in the top right corner of the image, it seems that they are cooking in the ground, while there is also some techniques to growing that food, harvesting it, hunting for it, which they all have carried on through the centuries. Kokoda serves as a dish which represents foods that can be harvested within the country. So the fish, the fruits, coconuts, and spices all included. Typically, the inner part of the coconut is used as a bowl for the raw fish rather than cutting the coconut open and using the shredded coconut within the dish. It is actually just the bowl and various other ingredients. The dish is relatively small portion of food, which would be ideal for a light snack throughout the day or even a light dinner. So, historically, meats like chicken and lamb are very popular, whereas cattle and pork are for special occasions. For many years, turtle was also eaten within the Fijian culture, yet they stopped eating it due to how the turtle almost became completely extinct. Fish is also the primary source of meat for most Kokoda dishes, although some are made with chicken. The dish has been passed down for centuries, which is what makes it such a national and popular food within the Fijian culture. So I was talking about earlier, they have multiple different traditions, and one of them is foraging and how they hunt for their food. To this day, many of the ingredients in the country's national dish have been foraged from natural resources that surround the islands, such as spearfishing, and the agricultural techniques were once used by natives of the islands to create the dish and are still carried on to this day. And it makes it a lot easier since, as I've said, the ingredients for the dish and for most of their dishes are actually found within their islands and in their water surrounding their islands. In conclusion, I personally one day would love to experience the unique aspects of the Fijian culture. The national dish of Fiji, Kokoda, continues to be served across many of the islands and even outside the country, considering there has been a lot of tourists that have come and have loved the dish and have probably made it at home. It also has gained much popularity over the years due to Fiji becoming a popular tourist destination. Thank you so much.